Hey y'all, today is the Just Our Imagination Challenge. It is hosted by my best friend Brenda and I. And it is co-hosted this month by the busy housewife, Jessica. Look, y'all need to go check her out. She is crazy. She's so talented and funny. She makes me literally laugh out loud. I hope y'all enjoy it. So just sit down, relax, and check out all the information in the description box below. Oh, and the calendar giveaway winner, the 2023 already started, y'all. 2023-2024 calendar giveaway winner is Tina Harris. Da, da, da. Email me and y'all stay tuned because I found another set of 2023. So get ready for that coming up. Okay, y'all. Right here, I got 2 tomato steaks from the Dollar General. They're a dollar a piece. And then there's some of that free wood that I get from the Home Depot. There's a lot of them I'd already cut up. But I'm going to cut these ones at 10 inches. And what I did, I didn't measure them all like 10 inches per se. I cut the ugly end off of them. And then I just kind of lined them up and held them there together and just cut them. And this is also to show y'all that I do it. I don't have anybody do it for me. Thank you very much. So anyway, when I say I went to the garage and cut them, I went to the garage and cut them. So in between there, I'm measuring 8 inches. And that little board just happened to be 8 inches. I'm like, perfect. So I stuck it down there just to, make sure I had them the same width. And there is no rhyme or reason to what I'm doing. I'm just taking wood glue and gluing them down there, y'all. And I'm going to take my brad nailer and just shoot 5/8 inch brads in it. And y'all can do that with your stapler, your heavy duty stapler. Anyway, and I'm going to take Waverly Antique Wax and I'm going to do the Mr. Miyagi, the wax on, wax off. But it was way too dark for me still, so I sprayed it down with water and wiped it off again. And I like that color. And then I'm going to take Cottage White by Folkart Home Decor chalk paint. And I'm going to heavily dry brush on these planks. I know y'all's like, why did you even stain it? Well, I like that color underneath. And here I'm taking mineral. And I'm like, because it's kind of a grayish brown. And I like to put that on there, distress with it. Because I like the barnwood look. And I think this actually helps get it to that. And then I'm going to take Rich Black by Folkart. It's chalk paint. And I'm going to distress it more with that to add some more just, prettiness. And then I'm going to take, and I'm going to cut this cardboard at 24 inches, y'all. And I need a big piece because I'm going to hand draw just a carrot here, just, blah, blah, blah. And I don't want it even and stuff. I like that it's kind of, see, I went warp. I didn't do that on purpose. That's just how I draw. And so I just cut it out with my box knife. And then what I'm going to do when I get that done, I'm going to trace it out 2 more times. And then I'm going to cut it out and we're going to end up with 3 pieces. Okay. Then I'm going to take Aleene's Tacky Glue. Entirely too much. Trust me. And see that one? And I'm going to glue all 3 of them together. And then I'm going to take some masking tape. Make sure, you squish it together real good to get it, get it stuck together. And I'm going to take masking tape and put it all around it. That's basically just to hold it together until it dries and just help it stay together, I guess. I don't know. And any little pieces stuck out, I went ahead and just cut them off, where I didn't cut it all exactly the same. And then I'm going to take my pumpkin by Waverly. And I'm going to paint the entire thing, front and back and the sides. And when you get to your tape, start painting on top of your tape first and then pull out away from it. And then you can just swarp all over it when you're done. And then I'm going to take this little screwdriver here and I'm going to poke me 2 holes right there. I can't tell you how far apart. I just guess. I would say a 1/2 inch, but I'd probably be lying. I think the only one 1/2 inch is that middle one right there that I did. And the rest of them just a little bit less than a 1/2 inch. And see... And you'll see here why. And then I'm just taking craft sticks here and putting them in there. And that's going to stabilize it to help stop my cardboard from tearing. And see, I go crazy with the popsicle sticks. But it's cheap and it's easy. There we go. And then I painted them. Not the ones on the back yet. And then Miss Susie Morton, a friend of mine from church, she gave me this burlap. She's the one that gave me all that stuff, y'all. Her and her daddy, he brought it to me. And then, anyway, from church. And, I just love them. They're amazing. But, anyway, I don't even know what happened. I missed it. So, because I'm just talking. And then I'm going to put wire ties in there. And yeah, I'm going to do the same thing on the back that I did the front. And we're not going to have to paint those because we do cover them. And then I'm going to take some plastic bags, Walmart bags, Dollar Tree bags, whatever you have. And I start off with 3. And I try to lay them on top of my carrot, like form them to the shape of my carrot. And then I'm going, there we go, take my burlap and cover it up. Isn't that burlap nice? I was like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe it. And it's huge. I don't know where she got it, y'all. But anyway, but I can ask. So I'm just going to hot glue it first all the way around and pull it real tight. And, well, yeah, because you're going to need more bags. And I actually ended up using 8 in total. I started with 3 and ended up using 8. Because even though you pull it tight, it's still going to be, you know. And I did this so you could put it outside and like on your porch or something. And if the rain splashes on it, stuff like that, it's not going to tear up your cardboard and mess it up. So, and then we just continue to, don't get glue on your bags. I mean, it is a mess trying to get it off. Ask me how I know. But anyway, try to keep tucking your bags up in there. And I just fold that burlap all up behind it. And then I take those scrap pieces that I had left over. And then I have a little like 6-inch roll, and I just covered the back entirely too. But yeah, just pull it really tight and hot glue it down there. Now we're going to take our second piece of burlap, and what I do, I use Beacon's fabric tack glue, no hot glue at all, because I don't want the bumps and lumps. See how hot glue leaks through? I didn't want that. And so I'm just going to finish it off here, yeah, with Beacon fabric tack glue. And as I said, I do cover the back of it. And then, yeah, you see where I covered the back? I'm going to take and put my little wire ties in between posts. I had so many rungs, whatever you want to call them. It didn't matter. It was going to fit in somewhere. And then I got that from the Dollar Tree, and it's called foliage. And I just spread it out real far, and I stick it down behind my carrot up there. And then I'm going to take eucalyptus that Rose sent me. Thanks, Rose. Anyway, you guys. And I'm going to take eucalyptus I got from the Walmart, because I love me some eucalyptus, you guys. And I'm just going to stuff it till I like it. And then I'm going to take that Tim Holtz Distress ink that Rose sent me. Thanks, Rose. I know, right? And I'm going to make me some carrot markings, carrot stuff, carrot lines, I don't know. And then I just run that whole ink pad all the way up and down the side of that thing. And yeah, I get it real good at the bottom, like it's been in the dirt. And then I'm going to distress my little sign thing even more. This is the second DIY with this video, y'all. That tag from the Dollar Tree at Christmas time, I like the neighbor got that paper off there, y'all. It was an absolute struggle, but I finally did. And look, voila! And I would have done good if I'd had my tag aimed the same direction. If you rewind it, you'll see it was going. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm getting better. But anyway, magic. I got that piece of paper from that paper pack from the Dollar Tree. And I just traced it out there so I could see where to put my Mod Podge. And I'm just going to go between them lines and lay my paper down. And I'm going to rub it down really, 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 really good. And especially on the edges there, I like to fold it down some, see? And then when it dries, I can just sand it off even easier. Blah, 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 blam. And then I stand on top of it too. Like there, I'm distressing that. By sanding it, and then, yeah, see? And then I sand on top the paper, too, because I want that. And then I just take that whole ink pad and just go up and down and up and down. And then I smudge some all over it here. There we go. And then you wait till that fully dries. Trust me, if not, it will smear. And I'm going to, excuse me, put another coat of Mod Podge on my sign. And on my cricket, I cut out here, bunny. I thought that was adorable. Anyway. And, yeah, gonna take time and let you watch me pull that tape off there. That is the font. DTC Spring Charm, maybe? I don't know. Y'all have to rewind it to see. But I remember this time. I'm gonna take that from the... I think Stephanie sent me some of that, but somebody else did, and I can't remember it. I'm so sorry. But I just glued that trim around. So here, y'all, I got my ribbon. Now, look, I'm going to fold it 1, 2, 3, 4 times. And then I'm going to roll some out there and snip that off. Y'all want to know how I done this? Here we go. And for all y'all that don't care, just fast forward. And then that's all I had of that one. I was really sad. So I thought, well, we'll fold it in half and then cut it. And then you asked me about dovetailing. This is dovetailing the ends. What I do is I fold it in half towards me and cut at an upwards angle. You could fold it away from you, but I get confused, and that's when I cut arrows in them. But I'm going to lay that down over where my loops are, not where that spare piece is. And I did the same thing with that ribbon. I love that ribbon for spring. I don't know why. But that one I cut off there because it's not double-sided. And so what I'm going to do is flip it to the right side. I know y'all was like, what is she doing? And I staple it together. That way my tail's not backwards. Okay. And then I fold it in half and I take my scissors and I snip a little tiny piece. See, you can barely see. Sometimes I cut too much. It happens. But a little tiny bit. And that's going to help me be able to maneuver my loops better and stretch them out real far to put them where I want. And I'm doing the same thing with that bigger ribbon I have there. Now I'm going to lay that down, and put that on top of it. But that tail going the opposite direction. And then I take that little orangish ribbon I got from the Dollar Tree. They have all different colors in it. And I'm going to take a wire tie, and I'm going to put it, make sure it goes in your slits. But I didn't tighten mine all the way yet. If you're just doing a bow, tighten it all the way. I put a big old long piece of jute on it. You'll see why in a minute. And then... so, I'm just going to poof it out here some. I don't think I make y'all watch all this. Or I do. I hope I didn't. But I'm so sorry I did. That was a total accident. Hold on. And then I'm going to take that ribbon, which is my all-time favorite. I don't think they have it out in the spring. And I'm completely out, which is so sad for me. But anyway, I do it the same way I did the big ribbon. And I fold 4 loops and cut it a little bit and da-da-da. And I just tied it in the center with some jute. And then I'm going to take that orange ribbon and I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm putting it in the very, very back. And I'm going to take that jute that I tied around it in the beginning, and there's why. So I put that giant piece of jute on my tag so I can tie up in the back. And then I put some raffia on my bow back behind it, tied it on there with that jute. And then I tied my bow on there. And you guys, this thing is massive. Look at it. Oh my goodness. Can you believe it? Hey, ignore my dirty outside. It's winter and it's cold and it's not being cleaned yet. And my seat is not out there. I'm going to redo my seat for my little cast iron bench. But whatever. So anyway, I just wanted to show you outside. But I just think this is gorgeous. And it's over 3 feet. I hope you all like it too. And anyway. Okay. So this was another challenge. Well, this is a challenge item that I picked. This is the first one I'm doing. Anyway, I'm going to take 2 of those little wooden quarter-size pieces that Miss Valerie Allison sent me. And those ones, those are a little bit bigger than a 50-cent piece. Anyway, I glued 2 of them together. And then I'm going to take my clothespins, y'all. My fingers were so sore after doing this. And I'm just going to start hot gluing them. You see how I put the smaller ones on the top center, the top of the other one? Anyway, I'm just going to start hot gluing them to that little round piece. But I'm going to stabilize them in the center here as we go. Y'all, I don't know what made me think to make this. And first I laughed at myself, but now I think they're adorable. And everybody I've showed them to think they are too. But anyway, I'm going to put one down in the center there, and I'm going to stabilize it too. And then I'm just going to hot glue another round and another round. Right at the top there. You see where the clothespin, I got lucky and they just went right up there. But you see where the clothespin bends at the very top? That's where I'm going to set the next group of, just probably watch me's better. And then I take one of those larger pieces. I don't know, it might be about the size of a 50-cent piece. And I hot glue it on top of, that might be, okay, that one I did 3 stacks high. And then, and then the next one I only done 2 stacks high. Oh, sorry, y'all. So then I'm going to take those chunky little round pieces there you get from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to fill the hole with some wood putty because I don't have any lightweight spackle. And then I'm going to sand them down really good. And I'm sure y'all see what I'm making. But I'm going to take that pumpkin chalk paint by Waverly, and I'm going to paint both of them. And then I'm just going to sand that wood putty there, and I'm going to stain them with that home decor wood tint. It's supposed to be the color walnut, but it's a bit darker. And I go around the base of my little carrot there too. And then, yes, it's a carrot. And it's going to be a candle pillar, but also a carrot. And y'all, they're so cute. But I'm going to take that antique green, and Brenda always yells at me for it. She's bossy with me because I call it, no, maybe it's vintage green. Ooh, I might be wrong. She's going to have to yell at me again. But anyway, I'm going to take Aileen's tacky glue and hot glue, and I'm going to glue my little chunky piece to the top of my carrot there. Oh, no. Y'all. Anyway, and because I was like, what am I going to do with clothespins? And me and Brenda's like, everybody's going to make carrots. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. And then I was like, I make carrots too. But boy, did I ever make some carrots. But I'm taking Aileen's tacky glue and I'm wrapping around the top. It dries clear. And I just want to make sure that stays on there. Now, if y'all recreate this, seriously, put some rocks in the bottom one because it is very, very top heavy. I know y'all see what I'm doing here. But I did wrap that ribbon around there twice because it's very, very sheer. And you could see where I put the hot glue, but where I put that Beacon's fabric tack glue, it dried clear and you can't see it. And I'm just going to make a double loop finger bow for both of my little candle pillars. And, yep, going to floof that out there and just hot glue it on. Oh, well, after I cut it off. And, yeah. And then, oh, those styrofoam bunny rabbits. The moss ones from the Dollar Tree. I'm sorry. I cut them in half because I wanted them. Excuse me. When I tried to just glue them on there, they were way too thick. So I cut them in half and I kind of formed them. They're actually very easy to cut in half. And I glued that sitting down style bunny to that short one. I wish I'd glued her a little bit lower. Instead, I glued her entirely too high. And then that standing up bunny, I glued to the taller one. And then I'm going to make two little teeny tiny jute bows. And I'm going to glue that one in to top of her head. And then I'm going to make one and glue it to his neck. I'm going to cut that off. And then I'm going to take a little tiny flower. It's a little piece of baby's breath. And I'm going to glue it in her hair. Get it? Hair. Glue it to my hair. I'm so lame. Oh, goodness. And, okay, this is the second DIY to this one. So this is 4 DIYs total, y'all. But this one's just really easy. I'm going to take some burlap there and 2 LED candles. I'm going to cut them even size and I'm going to fray them out there. You know, tear the jute out of it. And I'm going to wrap it around my candle. This is how I use my candles over and over and over. If you don't glue it to your candle. So if you fold your material or ribbon or whatever it is you're wrapping around your candle, like, fold it like that, and, you know, both sides, and then, like, pull it kind of tight, yeah, and the hot glue right away isn't going to stick to that because it's waxy on the outside. And then after I make 2 folds in it, and I pull it really tight, then I hot glue the 2 folds together, and that way I could take it off and change it up for a different season, different time. And I'm going to take that box woody looking greenery that I got from Dollar Tree last year, and 2 pieces of lavender each that I got from Walmart this year. They already got it out, y'all. And I'm just going to tie that boxwood and that celery lavender together. I'm going to wrap it. I just used that string that I pulled out of that ribbon and wrapped it around there and tied it in a double knot. And then I'm going to take a really long piece of jute, and I didn't use it from that. And I'm going to wrap it around there real tight. These are so pretty, y'all. And tie a knot in it, double knot in it. And that one is it for those candles. And they look so pretty like that. Look at that, y'all. But here's my little candle pillars. Aren't they cute? Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Anyway, I just thought that was adorable. Aw, and I love my little candles there. I think they look so nice. I do. And I hope you all like it, too. But, anyway, yeah. So, there's my clothespins. Okay, right here, I got one of those little wooden eggs from the Dollar Tree. Look, I've had that one 2 or 3 years, y'all, a long time. And I'd already had wood putty in it. But I'm going to take one of those beaded hoop, those things from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to form it to the shape of my egg. Now, y'all, getting this thing to stick on there, I'm like, oh, I was hoping it would be easy, but it wasn't. But I'm going to paint my egg in dusk by Waverly, even the side of it. And I'm going to paint my hoop there in moss. And when it's all done, I'm just going to take and sand the top of it. And then I wanted to, oh, well, that Hello Spring, see, look, that Miss Susie from church gave me also, Susie Morton. Again, wonderful, wonderful gal. Love her to death. I don't know where it came from. I can ask her. I think Hobby Lobby, but if not, I know you can get them at Hobby Lobby. But I painted it in the cottage white. And I painted ever so gently because I wanted to keep that burnt edge on the side. But I'm going to take Aileen's tacky glue here and hot glue. And I'm going to glue that, yeah, on there now, and then wipe off the excess that's showing. And I'm like, I just know this is going to fall off. It's not going to hold. So I took that large jute from the Walmart. I used to tile that. And Miss Danny, she just sent me some 2 more packages. Oh, my gosh, y'all. And it had a whole row of that in it. But anyway, thanks, Danny. Anyway, I'm going to hot glue that jute all around my, yeah. And make sure I bend it and like push it way up in there. That way that jute's going to hold on to those beads and that sign at the same time. And look, there's my Jazz. She's like, come on, Mom, come play with me. I just want you to quit working. Look how tall she is, you guys. 75 pounds. That big old monster. She's trying to get my glue gun. But she just wants to say hi to everybody. Look, she's called a boxer for a reason. She's boxing me right in my face. Look at her giving me a hug. My precious baby. She is just, oh my gosh. She's 2 now, you guys. Can you believe it? Oh, good gravy. Anyway, I take hot glue. I'm sorry for people who don't like dogs. It's just my Jason. She's just my gal. So, and a lot of y'all know she pops in. But, yeah, I'm just going to burn off the hairs from that. And, that. Me and Brenda went halvesies, from Essential Stencil and got those Easter, oh my gosh, rub-on transfers, y'all. But look, you do not have to rub as hard as I do. I totally just broke that stick. But anyway, and then those eggs came with it. Can you believe it? Anyway, that egg on the other side, I see how I leaned that up against there and just like formed it to the side. And then you can put that down there and it looks like it's just hanging over. But I put that one just way up too high. I added the other half to the other one and some extra flowers around it and a butterfly. But sorry, y'all. I'm taking my mineral chalk paint again here, and I'm just dressing my little Hello Spring word. So sorry, all the randomness. Yeah, because I went on about. Anyway, I'm going to take some hot glue and hot glue it to a string. Me and my strings in this video, oh my oh, to my S and my whatever the other one was, G, but also hot glue them down, and I'm going to tie them in the back because they didn't have much to hold on to there, and I was really worried that they were going to fall off. But I'm going to take masking tape, and I'm going to put masking tape on my string there, yep, and try to make sure it stays. And then I cover it with a light coat of Mod Podge, which I should have done ahead of time, and I didn't, but it's going on now. Anyway, so then, okay, I take that solo wood flower and I glue it up the very top. This is so cute. And I put me 2 little pieces of lamb's ear in there. I don't know what else I do because the silly things I keep in. And I take that really pretty lace ribbon from the Dollar Tree and tie knots in it. And I hot glue and tape them down to the back. And here she is, you guys. Oh my gosh. Oh, no. Isn't she lovely? Isn't she every time. I know. I'll stop. But I think she's beautiful. That picture's awful dark, isn't it? I don't know what's going on with it, but I just think she is gorgeous. Okay. Brenda picked mouse traps, y'all. It gagged me even thinking about. Whoever invented a mousetrap is an absolute genius because I couldn't figure out. I didn't know if I was going to get snapped by or what. But oh my gosh, I have carpal tunnel now taking these 8 apart. 8 of them I think I took apart. Yeah, 8. Anyway, I know, stop my belly aching, right? But I'm going to take super glue and glue 3 of them together. This one's really, really easy, you guys. If you blink, you'll miss it. But anyway, and yeah, I had super glue squishing out everywhere. I used entirely too much. And then I'm going to paint one in celery and one in dusk by Waverly. I really like that dusk color. And then I got that vinyl from Walmart a couple years ago on sale. And it's just laying in a drawer over there. And I laid it down on my little book stack here. And I just rubbed around it. This is a book stack for a tier tray. And I just rubbed around it and then got, whereabouts it needed to be. And then I cut it off in my little thing because I know I can't cut straight. But anyway, and I put a piece on the front and back of each one. And there, I'm just cutting off the excess. And then I'm going to take this white vinyl and I'm going to cut like the little spine, spine part of my book. Now, I measured it and then I went a little bit bigger. And I want to make sure that it would fold over. So, yeah. And then I just did the same thing. I just bent it down there and got a feel for where it should be cut. And I cut it off. And if I couldn't get it there, I just cut the excess off. But anyway, I put a little bit on the front there because I want it to look like the spine of a book. And then on the side and then flipped it over to the back part there. Brenda found pretty flowery ribbon at the Dollar Tree. Not ribbon. Vinyl, I've never found any. But you could do that with that vinyl, too, and the white. But those little stickers there came from the Dollar Tree. And I'm going to put He Is Risen. On the Risen, I started with my S and went out. And then, aww. And then I'm going to do the same thing here with that lavender and that boxy wood stuff. And that jute. And I don't glue them together. The books, I just take some jute and I tie it on there, but I don't cover up my words. Now, I don't tie it really, really tight. I tie it a little bit loose, so that way I can, like, set the top book at an angle, or I could set them straight up and down, like, on my tier tray, like, whatever I may have room for at the time for whatever else is on it other than. And that is it for my mouse traps, y'all. I know, right? Who's going to go buy mouse traps and go through all this? Me! I did. Jessica, be still. And I did take and put a little jute bow on it. And look, the 2 that was left, I made this little book. It's so cute. And I wrote John 3:16 in it. And anyway, but look, aren't they adorable? I think so. For mouse traps, Anyway, yeah, I'm going to knock her out. So Jessica, she picked wooden spoons. And I'm like, great. No, she didn't pick wooden spoons. I'm lying. She just picked spoons. And I was like, I don't want to make handles, and I could paint eggs on the round end and bunny faces on the round end. No, I got to go extra because I'm extra. So I cut both of the hanger things off of them, and then I cut the one at a 45-degree angle and used Aleene's tacky glue and hot glue, and I put it together. I guess y'all can see what I'm doing here. And then that's my husband up there screaming at dogs, if y'all wondered. And I just stabilize it there with some hot glue. That's actually hot glue, wood glue. And so, anyway, okay, well, I know I'm forever about this. That stocking I got, not this past year, but the year before that at Dollar Tree. And that's what I made my bunny butt with. And I'm going to take and cover, I wish I would have used the car wash dry towel. I don't know what that thing is called. Or I had a white stocking just like that. And I maybe should have used it. But I didn't because I had that spare piece left over. So I just hot glued that material down there. And all the way up, I cut there in between. Which I don't think anybody's going to make this. Because it ends up looking like a mouse with big old ears. And then I even put little bunny teeth in her mouth. And she just looked more like a mouse anyway. This thing is so funny looking. Anyway, so I bend it all down here. I make it look better, but it was a lot of work. Anyway, and I'm just there, just hot gluing that fabric on. That's all I can say. And maybe y'all watch me because I just don't know how to explain this very well. And yeah, see, that's what I'm doing. And then, I'm so sorry, y'all. Okay, and then you can kind of make it just blend together where it's fuzzy. You don't have to worry about it. And I'm going to cut that piece and that piece, and we're going to hot glue them on just the same. I do cut this piece here straight, and then like, if you're going to be gluing any kind of fur or fuzz or anything together, if you push your fur or fuzz back and like split it apart and then place it together, you can't tell that where you placed it together as much. Oh my gosh. And sorry about my big bucket head. And I'm moving on with it, guys. And then I'm just going to glue all that. And then there we got some pink felt that came from the Walmart. Yo, I got gloves on and I still like, I feel like I can feel it. You know what I mean? But anyway, I'm just going to lay that down there, and I'm going to cut a couple pieces for, the ear. And I'm just going to cut that top piece there at a little angle and, like make it like round looking. Yeah. I left entirely too much of that in there. But anyway, after I do the same thing for both ears, and I hot glue that down. And then I'm going to take another little piece, and I'm going to cut a heart, and I'm going to put it upside down on her face. And then I'm going to take some jute, and I'm going to take 3 pieces, and then I'm going to take another piece, and I'm going to tie them together, excuse me, and then still keep those pieces on there to make her have 4 whiskers on each side. And, just hot glue that to her face there. See, I think if I'd went bigger with the nose and the whiskers, it might have not looked so funny. But because it looked like it's really, really long, I'm not trying to be mean, but you know the Elephant Man, how he had a really long chin. That's what that reminded me of. Anyway, so I take those little grommets and I cut the little end piece off of it, and I made her little eyeballs. And then I was going to chuck the whole thing because I was tired of it. And I had glued a bow on her and glued those eyes on her. And then I was like, well, maybe I can salvage this. So I took it out, pulled the fur off, took it out to the miter saw, cut more of the chin off, cut more of that ear off, that really, really long ear, and then sanded them down on the belt sander. And I was like, well, maybe that'll help. And then right back to square one. But I had to cut off that and da-da-da and all that jazz. So that's what I did. And then went ahead and hot glued it all together. And I thought, oh, well, that does look better. But it still looks like a mouse with... And I trimmed everything down, tried to make it smaller. And I was like, oh, she's cute. That looks better. Oh, but it still looks like a mouse. And I think it's because I used that gray. Anyway, that's her. So, and I got one of these shelves Miss Danny sent me. And I paint around just the edge part yellow. Well, we're just going to ignore that because I totally, look what a mess that is. I tried to add a lighter color and it did not work. But I'm going to take Mod Podge and this paper from the Hobby Lobby, and I'm just going to put it right there. Yeah, and rub it down real good, same as we did the other. And then we'll sand off the sides of it, same as we did the other. And then I got those craft sticks. They're just the large craft sticks. And I'm going to measure them out here and cut them down. And I ended up taking that pink paint marker right there, and I painted the sticks. And I repainted the ends of my sign with lavender by Waverly. And I'm going to take hot glue and glue her on. And I glued my little sticks on and left that purple show in there. Y'all see? And then I take the Happy Easter. I got a Hobby Lobby, and I paint the Happy in the green with a paint marker and the Easter with the blue and acrylic paint marker. But if y'all get this stuff from the Hobby Lobby, they said wait till after, well, they didn't say, wait till after Valentine's Day and it goes 40% off. But anyway, this would be cute for a little girl's room if she's not afraid of mice. Well, we can give her one of the mouse traps I use for the other thing to catch that mouse. But anyway, oh no. I glue my Happy Easter on there. That's very, very kitty. And then I take some more of that ribbon, tie a couple knots in it, and staple it on for a hanger. And there... I did glue wood heart over the felt heart. I don't know, y'all. It's cute, but it's not something. It's going to go in that pile. Hey, I did something with my spoons, right? It's going to go in a pile. I just don't know. What were you thinking? In my head, it come out good, but, yeah. And here's everything, you guys. So I hope y'all enjoyed the video. And I hope y'all have a blessed and wonderful Valentine's Day. Congratulations to the calendar winner, Tina. And like I said, I did find 2 sets. And the one we just did a giveaway. And I will be having a giveaway for another set of 2024 calendars. Y'all stay tuned. Oh my gosh. Stay tuned. Thank you very, very much. And thanks to everybody for participating in this challenge. And I hope that all my subscribers enjoy it. Thank you to all my new subscribers, my old subscribers. I just love you all from the bottom of my heart. I just truly, truly do. And yeah, don't judge me if you're new here by that mouse DIY. So, yes, I'll talk to you guys later. I love you. Mwah. Bye. Hey, y'all. I know every time I say don't look behind me, it's a disaster. First place your eyes go behind me, but ooh, what do you do? I'm working. So, anyway, I got this, y'all, this cutest little box in the mail. Her name is Keely. I believe it's Keely. That's how I've always said it. But Keely Pierce. And Keely, I hope you don't mind me telling your business, but she was disabled and diagnosed with MS. I believe that's what it was. I don't want to mess it up. Yeah, MS. And her husband had a little side business, and he taught her how to use his machines and stuff like that. So I believe, yeah, let me show you her, I don't want to show you the phone number. I don't know. She'll have to tell me. Okay, because it's www.facebook.com /crafting shapes. And then sales@craftingshapes.com. So, yeah, check that out. Sales@craftingshapes.com. I'm going to show y'all right here if you could see. Okay, so, y'all, oh my gosh, I was so torn up. Let me show you. I hate that I missed this, but, I mean, look, this little bubblegum machine, with all the little hearts, even the paint and stuff. Oh, look at everything, you guys. Look at it. And look. Oh, isn't that the cutest? Oh, my goodness. Look at all the little pieces you get with it. Be still my heart. And y'all, this one. This has little underwear on it. And I can't wait to do this one. But you get all your little working pieces and the paints and all this stuff. Even glue. Oh, wow. Well, am I right? Yeah. Oh, my goodness. And these little tiny flowers and underwear, that's what it is. And it's a little clothesline with a picket fence that says, hello, sweet cheeks. Oh, no. I love it. There it is. There's the information. Y'all can pause it and see it if you can. I hope. Anyway, and then, this one's cute. Oh, my gosh. Look at them. Oh, my goodness. Same thing. Yeah, look at that. All your little working pieces. I love this. And then for St. Patrick's Day, look, all you patties. Look, I have a very, very, very good friend. He's Irish, actually, from Ireland. I love him. And he would love that. And then, this is so cute. Oh, look. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Isn't that adorable? All your little pieces. Look. Oh, my goodness. Y'all. So, if y'all are interested, I don't know how much any of them cost. My goodness. She has a website. 2 websites, it looks like. Oh, and then the sales, and then Etsy, and Instagram, and Facebook. And I'm going to hold that up there. Can y'all see it? Anyway, you should go check her out because this stuff is just too cute. I love it. And I'm gonna be doing them. Yeah. Okay, y'all. This I about fell out laughing. I could not help it. Angie's DIYs. Angie, look at that cute little card. And it says, sorry. I hear that you like gnomes. I'm sending a few your way. They are leftovers from my church sign video. Angie. Angie, Angie, Angie. Angie, Angie. But, wait a minute. Look. This cute little card. I don't know if she makes them or not, because there's another one. And then there's the Eye of the Tiger. It's the thrill of the fight. Rising up to the challenge of our rivals. Anyway. But this I love. This, I don't know if she put this together or what. But it looks just like that paper from Hobby Lobby. But on the back, it's really cool. I think it may be reading the Bible in a year. I don't know. I've never seen it before. But this is neat. Look, it has, when you're reading the Bible, the law. I can't read that. I'm blind. What does it say? Oh, history. I can't read. Does it say Psalms? Yeah, Psalms, poetry. Anyway, it gives you the scripture to where you can find those things in the Bible. But then, look. Huh. Well, anyway, and then I like these prayer cards. Thank you so very much. That's nice. I always need, everybody needs prayer. But what I'm going to do is, I'm going to do this. Okay? Right here. And I'm going to show you. I've never in my life... You all. Oh, I didn't even get a go. Wait. It would have been better if I would have had them all. And this is some gnomes, y'all. That's some gnomes. That is some gnomes. But thank you so much, Angie. I don't know what I'll do with them, but I might be able to figure out something. I don't know if I can use all of them. I mean, whoo-wee. Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, I appreciate it. Thank you so very much.